Hi, it's Chris, and in this video we're going to be talking about the 7 things you need to consider when buying a new appliance. So the first thing we want to talk about is the purpose and need of the appliance you're thinking to buy. So when talking about purpose and need, and for example, think of it if you're looking for a refrigerator. The purpose is you need to keep your food cold, and there's lots of options out there as far as refrigerators go today. But what do you need? Do you need all these bells and whistles? Do you need to pay that extra money in order to have dispensers and water and ice that you may never really use or ever hook up? So that's something to think about. What's the purpose that I need to buy this appliance for? And what do I really need to have on it to do the job I need? The second item you want to consider is the budget. So there's no question, budget is a major concern for most of us in buying an appliance. So you really have to come down to how much do I actually want to spend, or how much is all I can spend when looking at a new appliance. So if you have a budget, stick to it. Don't get caught into that syndrome of stuff that's all nice and gadgety and all kinds of features and functions. If you've got a price in mind, stick to the price. Third thing to consider is your energy efficiency. So in today's world, when you're talking about appliances, energy efficiency is major. Not only are you looking at saving money in operating costs, you're also looking at saving in things like perhaps heating the water that the appliance uses. So do your due diligence, take a look around and see which one offers the best features at the best price, but look at that energy efficiency rating. That in itself is going to help guide you as to what's going to be the best machine for your needs. Our fourth item is size and space. So when you're thinking about buying a new appliance, you really need to consider the size of the appliance and the space that it's going into. Laundry equipment, for example, give you a lot of options as to where you can put them. You can put them side by side, you can stack them, and you're starting to see that happen a lot where the dryer is up on top of the washer, which is great. They're very easy to use that way, takes up a less amount of space, but you got to watch and see. Look to see where the taps are going to be when you do that. If there ever is a problem, you need to turn the water off. Can you get at them, or are they in behind the machines? If you did need to get them out for servicing, can you get them out comfortably? Did the carpenter maybe build them in, put molding all the way around them, but you can't get the machinery out? It's things like that you want to consider when you're looking at buying new appliances. And one of the things you want to watch is you may look on a website or a catalog and they'll give you the dimensions, but before you make your purchase, measure the appliance. Go to a store that's selling a comparable model to what you're thinking of, take the actual measurements and compare it to what's actually the space that it's going into. You might be surprised that what you read in paper isn't exactly what the machine is. Fifth on the list is features and technology. So when we talk about features and technologies, they kind of go together. So in today's modern appliances, there's a ton of features, but you have to keep in mind that all those features require a certain technology in order to make them work. And the more features you add and the more technology that's becoming involved, you're increasing the chances that you may need more repairs than just the basic appliance. Number 6 is reviews. In thinking about buying that major appliance, there's a lot to consider, and it's an ideal time when you're looking to read some of the reviews that you'll find on that particular appliance that you're looking at. Find out which one has good results, good response from customers, and also find out which ones have some issues. So take some time, read the reviews on the appliance you're looking for. Find out what else is out on the market and look at their reviews and do some comparisons. You'll find out what's good, but you'll also find out what's bad. And our final item, number 7, is maintenance and repairs. So in talking about buying a new appliance, you have to consider repair and maintenance. Hopefully you don't ever require any repairs being done to your appliance, but if you do, have to keep in mind that some of the things that are on modern appliances are beyond the average homeowner, and that you're going to need to have a service technician come in and deal with that. As well, the owner's manuals talk a lot about how to maintain the product. It's really good information, and you want to follow their schedule as to what to do when, because that in itself can help save you future repair costs. Thanks very much for watching. We hope we've been able to explain to you the 7 important things you want to consider when buying a new appliance. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. And while you're at it, swing over to Fix.com and check out our blog.